Welcome to part 3 of our 14-day story challenge. You know, they say, the way you start the year is the way you spend it. So, let's kick off this 2025 by improving your English and diving deeper into the story or mystery with Emma and Lisa. Excited for what's next? I know, I am. And if you are new here, no worries. You can check out here or here, part 1, part 2, to catch up on the story so far. Don't forget to stick around until the end because I prepared some fun questions for you to keep the story alive. Okay? So, without further ado, let's jump in. The doorbell rings as Emma and Lisa step into Gentleman's Atelier. It's a chilly winter morning, but the warmth of the shop feels welcoming right away. Emma and Lisa glance around, absorbing the cozy atmosphere. The shelves are stocked with everything, from cozy scarves to polished leather goods. The shopkeeper, an older man with a charming British accent, looks up from behind the counter and smiles. Good morning, ladies. How can I help two charming young ladies today? Perhaps a fine pair of gloves as a gift. Emma sharing a quick smile with Lisa. Well, that's actually why we're here. Shopkeeper grinning. Splendid! You've come to the right place. A gentleman's atelier. You can find whatever your hearts desire here. A fine selection, I'm sure. Is there something already on your mind? Lisa leaning slightly forward. Gloves, yellow gloves. Shopkeeper delighted. Oh, what a delightful choice. Yellow is bold, cheerful, perfect for brightening these dreary winter days. I must say, Emma cutting in politely but firmly. Actually, we are not here to buy gloves. We need some information. Shopkeeper raising an eyebrow, intrigued. Oh, information. Well, I can certainly help with that. What exactly are you looking for? Lisa nodding. Oui, monsieur. Yesterday, around 4:30, someone bought yellow leather gloves from here. Shopkeeper thoughtfully tilting his head. Yesterday, you say, at 4:30. Yellow gloves. Yes, I remember now. Emma leaning in. A man bought them, right? Shopkeeper smiling. A man? Oh no, my dear, it was a woman. Lisa startled. A woman? Are you sure? Shopkeeper with confidence. Quite sure. She was in quite a hurry. I'd barely wrapped up the gloves before she was off again. But I never forget the customer. Emma surprised. But you barely had time to wrap them. And you remembered that the customer was a woman? Shopkeeper grinning with a twinkle in his eye. That's the beauty of this trade, my dear. It's my profession. You get used to observing every detail. Lisa, a bit sarcastically. Every detail? Shopkeeper leaning on the counter, grinning. Absolutely. One glance and I can tell you their coat size, favorite scarf color, and what they'll need next season. For instance, this lady in mid-40s had short hair, a dark green coat, and a fox-shaped brooch, very elegant. Emma blinking. You noticed all that in a few seconds. Shopkeeper chuckling. Years of practice, ladies. It's what makes Gentleman's Atelier stand out. Lisa, surprised, with a raised brow. Oh la la, c'est incroyable. Did she say anything, maybe a name? Shopkeeper shaking his head with a smile. A name? No, well-known name, I'm afraid. But she did mumble something about a cafe. Sweet Heaven Cafe, I believe. Said she was late to meet there with someone. Emma excitedly, Sweet Heaven Cafe? Lisa, this is definitely a lead. Lisa nodding with a sly smile, feeling the thrill of the chase. It's gotta mean something. I bet we'll find more there. Merci, monsieur. I must say, your memory is impressive. With those details, you could easily work as a detective. Shopkeeper laughing, his cheeks turning slightly pink. Oh, you flatter me, my dear. But I do love reading Sherlock Holmes stories. His power of observation is quite something, isn't it? Emma, thank you, mister, again so much for your help. Shopkeeper smiling warmly as they start to leave. You are most welcome. I hope you find what you're looking for, ladies. And should you need anything else, you know where to find me. As they stepped outside, Emma glanced at her watch. Oh, it's getting late. Muffin's been home alone all day. I should head back. Lisa smiled. Poor Muffin. I wouldn't mind a cup of hot tea right now. Let's head over to your place and talk about next steps. Emma nodded. Sounds great, let's go. Lisa chuckles. And honestly, that shopkeeper turned out to be a pretty sweet guy. He really helped us out. And that's it, guys, for today. Wow, that was a really interesting twist in the story, right? We just uncovered some details from the conversation with the shopkeeper, and I'm curious about to know your thoughts on it. What do you think is going to happen next? So I prepared some questions. What do you think Emma and Lisa will discover at Sweet Heaven Cafe? Who do you think they might meet there? Could the woman they heard about be connected to the mystery? What is the significance of the 14 days? What do you think? Could it be a countdown to something important? Do you think the shopkeeper's memory might help them figure things out? Or will it help them along the way? And the last question, those yellow gloves, what do you think they have to do with all of this? I'm really curious to know what is going to happen next. Thank you for following along. And if you are just watching and enjoying the story, that's already a great step in learning and improving English. But if you take a moment to respond the questions in the comments or try repeating some parts of the dialogues, you'll benefit even more. Okay? So see you in the next one.